Welcome back to another episode UCA News.
As you can probably tell from your screen, our secondary news team has combined forces again with our elementary news team for this episode.
I don't know about all of you, but I cannot believe that we're officially in May.
Can't believe it. We officially have 4 weeks left of school and then we're done for this year.
Here's your weekly reminder that the last day of school is May 30th. You don't want to wait until then to get your lessons completed.
That's true. If you're on track with your course completion, then you should be done with everything before May 30th. If you're behind, you'll want to do what you can to catch up as soon as possible.
Speaking of course completion, by the end of this week you should be at 80% complete.
This semester is coming up quickly.
While we are on the topic of interesting, it's time for our fact of the week.
Fact of the week. Ba-da-da.
Did you know that Utah is home to 7 national monuments, 6 national forests, and 5 national parks?
That was a really interesting fact. You know what else is interesting? Time travel.
I know time travel is such a fascinating concept.
The real question is, would you rather go back in time or forward?
I think I'd rather go back. Think of all the great advice you could give your former self.
It's almost like you were setting us up for the next segment. Let's go out to Zoe and Mika.
Reaching the end of the year has us feeling a little nostalgic.
That is true. We've been thinking about our younger selves and what we'd say to little us if we had the chance.
We're still working on time travel. Until we figure that out, we thought we would do the next best thing and share some advice for our younger viewers.
So you elementary kids, listen up. Here's what we wish we would have known when we were your age.
First up, stop stressing about everything being perfect. Just do your best and ask for help when you need it.
Next up, we want to talk about making friends. Make friends. Don't be shy to join clubs or to talk to new people. The friends you make now could end up being lifelong.
Great advice, Mika. This next one is about your planner. This can be the planner built into our learning platform, or it can be an actual planner. The advice is simple. Use it. Trust me, it makes life way easier when you keep track of your work and what you need to complete.
This next piece of advice is something that I'm still working on myself. Here it is. Don't wait till the last minute to do your homework. I have never once wished that I had to wait longer to do my homework.
I agree 100%. Don't wait to do your homework. We have one last piece of advice, and this might be the most important. It's okay to make mistakes. That's how you learn. Don't be afraid to try something new, even if it feels scary.
And there you go, elementary kids. Take that advice and go forth and be successful.
It's not just older people that can give advice. Let's check in with our elementary students. Take it away, Aria and Cass.
Hey, secondary students. You didn't think you were the only ones who could give advice, did you?
We might not be as old as you are, but we're still pretty wise.
And you're never too old to stop learning. So maybe you can pick something up from us.
I like this, Jim. Something I hope to never forget. Don't forget to have fun. School is important, but so is laughing.
That is terrific advice. I hope that I never forget to have fun. What other advice do you have for our elders?
Here's my next piece of advice. Stay kind, even when you're busy or stressed. Being nice makes the day better.
That's fantastic advice. I have a piece of advice for our secondary students, and this is something I strongly believe in. Take naps. Take naps whenever you can. You'll miss them when you're older.
I'm not much of a nap person myself, but I think you'll like them if you go for it. You got any more advice?
I do. This is a piece of advice my mom tells me all of the time. Remember that when things get tough, you have all the tools you need to get through it. You've got this.
One of my final pieces of advice is this perfect one for us to share with the older kids.
I can't wait to hear this.
Don't grow up too fast. Enjoy the little things like cartoons, pizza, and knives and forks. And my last piece of advice. Value your time. You'll never get it back. So you might as well enjoy it while you can.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which group had better advice.
I think they both had some really great pieces of advice.
Let's keep things moving with our joke of the week.
What does a pickle say when it wants to play cards? Dill me in.
That was a joke, that's for sure.
I liked that one a lot.
I like that joke too. Pickle jokes are always funny.
We are down to our last segment for the week. It's time for a math riddle.
Last week, we threw down a challenge. We gave you 2 math riddles to solve.
We had several people successfully guess our first riddle. Not as many people guessed the second one.
Which didn't surprise us. That riddle is a challenge.
Let's take a look at the first riddle. Here it is. When Grant was 8, his brother was half his age. Now, Grant is 14. How old is his brother?
The trick to this riddle is in the words, half his age. A lot of people thought that Grant's brother was 7 because Grant is 14, but that's not the case.
If Grant was 8 and his brother was half his age, then his brother would have been 4. 6 years had passed when Grant was 14. If you add those 6 years to his brother, then you realize he would have been 10 years old, not 7.
Now, let's take a look at the second riddle. Here we go. Liam was 11 the day before yesterday, and next year he'll turn 14. How is this possible?
This one is so tricky that we made a graphic to explain it. In this riddle, today is January 1st. 2 days before that, on December 30th, Liam was 11. On December 31st, he turned 12. Today is the start of a new year. On December 31st of this year, Liam will turn 13. And then next year, he'll turn 14.
That is incredibly specific. I would have never figured it out.
Even with the graphic, I'm a little confused. If you didn't get it, then don't worry, because we have a new riddle for you this week.
This is a good one. Are you ready? I add 6 to 11 and I get 5. How is this correct?
What?
What do you mean? It's so simple.
I'm gonna figure this one out.
While Arya is doing that, you can go to uca.school/news to submit the answer to this riddle.
I got it! Wait, no, I don't get it. Huh?
I feel like it goes against everything that we have been taught in math class.
Well, folks, that brings us to the end of another episode of UCA News.
We only got 3 episodes left.
We'll be back next week with a brand new episode. Until then, remember that we are
See?
A.